What's up, everyone? Brandon here. I'm joined by Matt Dusenberry from Dusenberry Martin Racing. We are taking a look at NASCAR Heat Evolution. Matt, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. I'm so excited to be here. We're excited about NASCAR Heat Evolution, NASCAR's first full game on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, coming out September 13th.
Awesome. So it's been a while since fans have played a NASCAR Heat game, and so this is really the first time in a decade that the developers are coming back to the series, right?
Yeah, so Dusenberry Martin Racing was founded in January 2015. We acquired the license and assets to take over the NASCAR license, and
Awesome.
we're really excited to put NASCAR back on the map as a major sports title.
Cool. So what can fans of NASCAR expect from Heat Evolution?
NASCAR Heat Evolution really goes back to the basics of the fun, compelling gameplay of the original Heat series. Our developers are Monster Games, based in Northfield, Minnesota.
Awesome.
They made the legendary title Dirt to Daytona.
Yeah.
I know a lot of friends who still have PlayStation 2s just to play that title specifically. So it's about bringing that core fun gameplay back onto next-gen consoles.
Cool. Well, let's get into it.
Awesome. Yeah, so here's the main menu. There are several different modes to this game. Race is a quick race where you can drop right in and race really fast. Challenges is a fun feature where it's basically a consolidated race, so specific scenarios that you can race through.
Gotcha.
Championship, you can choose your own chase, so you can choose the field who you race against in the championship. Career mode's my favorite version of the game, where you start with an underfunded team and have to work your way up, gaining money and fans, and make your way to the top.
The whole season, yeah.
Exactly, and multiplayer, obviously, race your friends online. So
Awesome.
We'll hop into a quick race here.
Now, you've already announced the driver that's going to adorn the cover of NASCAR Heat Evolution.
Yeah, so Carl Edwards is our cover athlete this year. We announced a really cool partnership with Toyota, where the top finishing Toyota driver in the All-Star race would get our cover. So Toyota's never been on a cover. Any of the Toyota athletes have never been on a cover. So they raced it out, and Carl won, which is pretty cool. So, so here we are at Charlotte Motor Speedway, getting ready to go for a quick race.
Now, are all of these sort of officially licensed tracks from NASCAR in Heat Evolution?
Yeah, so that's it's really the only way to get the full NASCAR experience on the console. So we have all 23 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series tracks, the full field of 40 cars, multiple variations of the paint scheme. So if you want the full NASCAR experience, NASCAR Heat Evolution's where to go.
Awesome. So let's talk about the other drivers for a second. I mean, really, when you get into a NASCAR game, the real competition comes from the other drivers. And if you're playing by yourself, it really depends on that AI, right? So how are you guys tackling that with Heat Evolution?
Yeah, so the AI is really one of the most exciting things that we've been working on, and we have adaptive artificial intelligence built into this game. So this is my first race at this track on this build of the game, so the field's relatively easy right now to pass, but as you continue to race, you develop a speed rating at the track, and the field will actually adjust to you. So one of our biggest challenges is making the game fun for hardcore sim racers like myself who want the real challenge,
right,
but also allow a young, new audience to experience the sport, have fun, learn the drivers, the rules, the teams, and hopefully become a fan that watches on Sundays. So I think we did a really good job with that balance.
Awesome. So what would you say to people who, traditionally maybe are more of a NASCAR fan? They like their racing sims, but haven't really delved into NASCAR. Like, what does this game do for them?
I would say it's a great entry point into the sport. It's a way where you can make mistakes and still have fun and keep going, where previous versions of the games, if you hit the wall, you might not be able to recover.
Yeah, spin out.
In this one, it's more forgiving. But we haven't ignored the hardcore sim racer either. There's a simulation mode you can flip on, and if you clip the apron, you'll spin out.
Yeah.
If you touch the wall, you're going to finish dead last. So it's a lot less forgiving, and so we try to appeal to both audiences with this game.
So what level of customization? You said there was a career mode that you can go through and sort of start your driver and go from the bottom to the top. What level of customization outside of that with either the cars or the tracks or what can players expect to really get their hands in with?
Yeah, customization's really key. So with the championship mode in NASCAR, the Chase for the Sprint Cup has 16 playoff contenders. You can actually choose which 16 you race against in championship mode.
Mm-hmm.
And then in career mode, you can design your own character. So you can go in and make the face look like yours, and, and go in and really start from the bottom. And it's like a franchise mode where you're working your way up.
Awesome, cool. So NASCAR Heat Evolution is coming out on September 13th. Is that correct?
Yeah, coming out September 13th on in all mass market retailers on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and the Steam store as well.
Awesome. Cool. Well, there you have it. NASCAR Heat Evolution coming out this year. For more on NASCAR Heat Evolution, you're already in the right place. IGN.